When I want to focus on, and I'm tempted to pick Indianapolis because that offense has been outrageous. But right now the Chiefs offense is second league-wide in EPA per play. And what's scariest, David, is they just keep improving week after week. Obviously, the return of Rashee Rice has been so instrumental. He's such a weapon for them against zone coverage, which they face a decent amount of. But I do think they're running the football better and will continue to do so as teams start allocating more bodies to coverage. And that Patrick Mahomes guy, he's pretty good, and he's playing unbelievable football right now. You saw him making plays outside of structure last week. He truly can do it all.
He's so pretty good that right now he's plus 150 favorite to win MVP again, according to EA.
You got the Bills and the Chiefs. Which matchup are you monitoring for that one?
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's Darth Vader. I guess it's the Chiefs, right? So I'll go with Luke Skywalker, who's Josh Allen. The play-action passing attack, I think, has got to be a big part of this Bills offense against Kansas City. Over the last 2 weeks, something Buffalo's done that I found interesting is increase their use of the fullback, Reggie Gilliam, so two backs on the field. I think if they do that against Kansas City, they'll counter it by putting linebackers on the field, which exposes the Chiefs in the passing game. They've also been bad against play action this year. I think back to week 1 with the Chargers. So that's something that Buffalo can do, I think, to move the ball on them through the air and hopefully keep Darth Vader on the other side of the field off the field versus that defense.
Rena Kime, she is.
That's my Darth Vader. See, that's my contribution right there.
You need some oxygen.
Tough, Jay.
Thank you, Rena. All right.
A few more touchdowns, nearly half as many turnovers. Mahomes has the 5 wins, including all 4 playoff matchups, 3 of which ended in a Chiefs fourth quarter comeback. Dan, what do you think will be the biggest role in determining the outcome of this? Oh, it's off. Oh, that's sad. Oh, well, there you are. Okay, he's back. Can you hear me? I can hear you now, I think.
Yeah, this was just a mask, Anna.
Okay, no,
it's just a mask.
Yeah,
it's just a mask.
All right, what's the key to this game?
What defensive line plays better? And neither defensive line for both of these teams has been good. And Ed Oliver's not going to be there for Buffalo. So it's like Epinesa, Joey Bosa, this is why you were brought there. Michael Hoyt off your time away. One of these pass rushers is going to have to play a big moment, or in a big moment play well. Chris Jones, Karlaftis, they haven't been their dominant self. What defensive line gets the quarterback on the ground on that pivotal fourth quarter play?
Mina?
Yeah,
okay?
I think for Buffalo, there's a number of ways you can attack this Chiefs. Chiefs defense is good, but Dan's right about the pass rush. One thing I would do if I'm Buffalo, and we've seen in the last couple of weeks, they've really bumped up their use of the fullback, Reggie Gilliam. I would go 21, 22 personnel. Kansas City counters that with their base defense, and then I'm play actioning them. Get those linebackers. Those linebackers are great going side to side laterally, not great going backwards. And I think they can do that. The play action pass attack can be really effective for Buffalo in this game.
Tell you who won't win the Emmy this year. NFL Live costume department. Bet you that. Because you know what? I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to talk about because I look so bad.
You're supposed to talk.
What am I supposed to talk about?
I mean, you looked great as Willie Wonka.
What am I supposed to talk about?
You could be so many different things, though.
I know. There's a lot going on with like the sneakers and all.
It's a bad deal. Honestly, though, the thing I want to speak on, though, is like how good Patrick Mahomes actually is playing right now. And I think he's going to come out and try to make a statement this week, especially against the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. Listen, this defense doesn't get pressure from the line of scrimmage. They aren't great on the back end. And Patrick Mahomes has been on a mission since week 1. We talk about all of these intangibles and the dog and all of the effort that Baker Mayfield puts into playing the quarterback position. We've seen all of those things from Patrick Mahomes this year, exceedingly more than we have in any other place in his career. And I think with all of his weapons available against a struggling Buffalo Bills defense, we're going to see the best of Patrick Mahomes in this prime time or this 4 o'clock matchup.
Okay, we are.
See, Hannah couldn't even take me seriously.
I can't. I really can't listen to
all that good analysis, and you can't even take me seriously.
I just keep looking at you. We are all on the Chiefs. Dan's got the mask.
CBS and Paramount Plus. It'll be matchup number 10 between Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. It's crazy how different this matchup is in the regular season compared to the postseason. It seems like every year Patrick Mahomes eliminates Josh Allen in the playoffs. But every time they meet in the regular season, it's mostly Allen. This is the 10th meeting there at the bottom. You see how this has gone back and forth. And Allen, 4-1 against Patrick Mahomes in the regular season, but 0-4 against him in the postseason. The Chiefs have eliminated the Bills 4 of the last 5 seasons. This season, the number's pretty similar, maybe a slight edge to Patrick Mahomes. As you look, he's got 20 more passing yards per game. He's got a better TD to interception ratio, but the passer rating, the completion percentage, the rush yards per game, pretty much identical. We've got Danny Cannell, our quarterback, here to help us try to understand why, even though Patrick Mahomes is the winner in the postseason, why have Allen and the Bills been so successful against KC in the regular season?
You know, I don't know. It's really hard to pinpoint it. I will say I do think the Chiefs are in a stratosphere where I don't think they care as much about the regular season, right? They just want to say, get us to the postseason, and that's where we sort of dial in somewhat. Where the Bills, they're still trying to reach the status of the Kansas City Chiefs as the closest thing to a dynasty that we've seen in the past decade since the New England Patriots were that team. So whether it's focus in the regular season versus focus and intensity in the postseason, for whatever reason, I think the Chiefs have had it when it matters the most, because I do think the Chiefs have been the better football team. And I think the Bills have probably invested more into the regular season trying to knock off the Chiefs from where they've tried to bend. So it's hard to pinpoint it, but when it's mattered the most, the Chiefs have had the edge, and that is all that matters.
All right, producer Noah has set this up for me to ask you, who is the better quarterback right now? But we're going to break this down in 6 different categories here. And he wants you to think of this, Danny, as right now, like forget everything you've seen in past seasons, okay? Right now, which one has the better arm strength?
Oh, I think this one's pretty easy. Josh Allen has the best arm maybe in the entire NFL. And I think Patrick Mahomes, while he has a cannon for an arm as well, I picture Patrick Mahomes more of that rubbery arm that kind of just, he can throw from all different angles. He can throw with guys draping on him, but just pure sheer arm talent. Josh Allen can probably throw the thing 85 yards in the air. He can put it on a rope. And when I think of arm strength, that's what I think of. The guy with the high velocity who can throw it almost through a wall. I think Josh Allen has the best arm in the entire NFL. So in this case, I'll give Josh Allen the lean here. But Patrick Mahomes clearly is right there in the same conversation. But Josh Allen's sort of on another level.
We saw the numbers this season pretty much identical in completion percentage. So who will you give the edge to in accuracy right now?
I'll go with Patrick Mahomes. I do think he's the more accurate passer when you think about, I mean, and we're talking the margins are so tight here, but being able to place the ball in such tight windows and put it, when you talk about what is being open in the NFL, it might be just the difference of a hand that you can get past an outstretched defender. And we've seen time and time Patrick Mahomes being able to drop balls, whether it's with touch and put it over a defender, whether it's, on an out route towards the side of the field, whether it's a back coming out the backfield on a speed sweep, some sort of swing route. He always looks like he's almost placing it right into the receiver's hand. So I think Patrick Mahomes has the edge in accuracy.
Okay, tied at 1 with 4 more to go. Both these quarterbacks very mobile, but in different ways. Who are you giving the edge to in mobility?
I'll give it to Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is a more dangerous runner with the football. And I think of Patrick Mahomes, he's got the elusivity that you look for. But I really feel like Josh Allen adds another dimension as a weapon in the run game. I think of Patrick Mahomes. I don't see many designed quarterback runs for him that the Chiefs run. And with the Bills, I think you utilize that as a weapon. And Josh Allen's been one of the more successful rushing quarterbacks that's not named Lamar Jackson in the entire NFL, both this season and throughout the course of his entire career. So I would say Josh Allen is the more mobile, more of a weapon as a runner.
Next one is, I've been waiting for this. Bigger dog? Who is the bigger dog? Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen?
I mean, they both got to be. I mean, you could go with aura, whatever you want to go with. The dog that I would want to go with, the dog that I want to ride with is Patrick Mahomes. I think he's the bigger dog out there. I mean, I just think he revels in that moment. I don't think I've ever seen Patrick Mahomes get rattled. No matter, and I go back to one of the Super Bowls that he lost against Tampa Bay when he was running for his life the entire time. He still was making throws after he's getting crushed. He's been hit all game long, and he's still delivering dimes, and a couple more were dropped, or else that game might have been a little bit closer. I just picture Patrick Mahomes, who has that ultimate dog mentality that I think his teammates really gravitate toward it. I think they look at him and they think no matter what the scoreboard says, they've got a chance to win. And Josh Allen, it's not like he's somebody out there that his teammates don't want to ride or die with, but I do think Patrick Mahomes probably one of the ultimate dogs out there in the entire NFL, of just somebody who, no matter what the situation, no matter how many times he's been hit, I've never seen him rattled. I don't know if I can say for the same for Josh Allen. I think he still has moments at times where he goes into a little bit of a funk, and you're like, man, where is that MVP Josh Allen? He's getting there. He's gotten more consistent over the course of his career, but I think Patrick Mahomes is the bigger dog.
All right, you've
I'm
alternated
spelling
here.
that, by the way. I'm spelling that D-A-W-G.
That's how we spelled it, D-A-W-G.
Yeah.
That's aura, moxie, whatever. How about IQ? Who has the better football IQ?
So I think they're both. I mean, when you get to this level, you're talking elite level knowledge, but I'll give this edge to Patrick Mahomes as well. I just think he has such an innate understanding of what he and Andy Reid are trying to do and being on the same page. And they've been paired. It is a little bit unfair because Josh Allen has played with multiple offensive coordinators, and you've got the similarity of Andy Reid being there with Patrick Mahomes. And I thought even when he had his 50 touchdown season early in his career, his first year starting, he said, I need to get better, as a complete understanding of the game. I think he has such a good understanding of what Andy Reid wants to do and why they do it. And there's just that communication where, much like the greats that we saw with Tom Brady, when you saw with Peyton Manning, you almost feel like that is a coach on the field with Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
Chiefs Kingdom. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Kansas City versus Buffalo. Mahomes versus Allen, the modern rivalry that defines this era of football. Every time these two teams meet, the league stops to watch. It's fast, it's physical, and it always feels like a playoff game because deep down, both sides know what's really at stake: legacy, pride, and the path to the Super Bowl. This year's clash is bigger than ever. Both the Chiefs and the Bills are fighting through loaded divisions, both battling for the #1 seed in the AFC. And both desperate to prove they still control the conference. For Buffalo, it's about redemption. For Kansas City, it's about reaffirming dominance. The Chiefs have already captured 9 straight AFC West titles, but this season, the competition is tighter, the pressure heavier, and every mistake carries more weight. But let's be honest, when it truly matters, when everything's on the line, the Chiefs show up. In the regular season, the Bills might win a battle or two, but in the postseason, Mahomes owns that stage. Time and again, Kansas City has sent Buffalo home when it matters most. From overtime classics to conference championships, the story has been the same. Mahomes finds a way, Kelce finds the end zone, and the Chiefs move one step closer to glory. That's not coincidence. That's championship DNA. This Sunday, the key will be simple. Start fast, stay poised, and finish strong. Both offenses can explode in seconds, but momentum will decide this game. If the Chiefs strike early, Arrowhead energy or not, they'll set the tone. Because once Kansas City controls the tempo, everything else falls into place. Mahomes can manipulate defenses. Kelce becomes impossible to cover. The defense, fueled by Chris Jones and that front line, begins to suffocate Buffalo's rhythm. And let's not overlook what's on the line here. With the AFC packed from confidence heading into the stretch, every drive matters. Every possession feels like it could tilt the season. This isn't just another week. It's a measuring stick game for the defending champions. So, Chiefs Kingdom, take this moment in. Remember what this team represents: resilience, leadership, and the refusal to back down. Every time doubters rise, Kansas City responds. Every time another AFC team thinks the throne is up for grabs, Mahomes reminds them who runs the conference. This isn't arrogance, it's earned confidence. The Chiefs have built something special, a dynasty that doesn't rest, that refuses to fade. I believe this is another defining moment, another chance for Kansas City to make a statement, to prove again that when the stage is brightest, they shine the most. Mahomes is ready. Kelce is ready. The defense is ready. And you, Chiefs Kingdom, should be ready too, because the road to the Super Bowl still runs through Kansas City. If you believe in this team, if you know the Chiefs will rise again against Buffalo, drop your predictions in the comments. Do you think Mahomes will outdo Josh Allen once more? Hit that like button, subscribe to Chiefs Kingdom Report, and join us as we follow every play, every drive, and every piece of history being made. Stay loud, stay proud, and never stop believing, because this dynasty isn't done. It's only getting stronger.